In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really unique succulent rock garden. So if you'd like to see how I did it, well then follow me. What's up, Glue Dots? I'm Elaine, the Midnight Crafter, and as you saw, tonight's project is kind of something that can be for anyone. I have some fabulous Glue Dot men out there. Not many, but they are out there, and I am gearing this towards you guys. It's not necessarily only a masculine project, so it could be for women or for men, but most of my projects seem to be for women. I thought I'd expand a little and give you guys something to do as well. It's a beautiful succulent rock garden that can go in a bedroom, an office, your living room. It's a great centerpiece. It's kind of a really versatile one, and it's just really cool. So I'm excited to show it to you, but first I would love if you join our Glue Dot family by hitting that subscribe button right down there and the bell next to it. When you hit that bell, it will inform you every time I upload a new video. Also, if you're enjoying my videos, give me a big fat thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I have to be careful what I wish for because my last video, I got so many comments, I was replying for hours. It took me 3 days. So if I don't get back to you right away, please be patient, but I will get back to you because I love reading the comments. It's so awesome. Great ideas and suggestions and just, of course, ego boost too, but that's not why I love it. I just really like being able to interact with you all. I feel like you're all my friends. So I think right now, one more thing. If you like this apparel that I have owl stuff and some other cute fun little things. If you would like or you're interested in purchasing some for yourself, you can see those down below too. If you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see them there. Okay, I think that's it. So right now, we need to get into this project. So let's just do it. To get this party started, there's two things we need to do first that are a little more time consuming, and also we want to give our paint some time to dry. So open up your two box frames, and what we're going to be doing is painting the sides all the way around. You don't need to paint the entire box frame, you really just need to paint the sides. In fact, it's better if you don't paint the entire thing because the glue will stick better to this than it will to the paint. And to paint mine, I'm going to be using this Folk Art Outdoor Opaque paint. I'm going to be kind of mixing together the white, this one's wicker white, and this one's just licorice. And it's basically black and white. I'm going to mix those together so I can get a bit of a gray feel to mine. That's number one. And then while that is drying, what we're going to do is I bought specifically these little candles. I think there's different fragrances, but I specifically bought these because I liked the size of the jar. And if you like a different size for your look of project, then just pick something out that works for you. I kind of looked at different ones. This is the one I like the shape and size of for me. So what I'm going to be doing is melting this down and removing all of that wax. I know, seems like such a waste, but and I'm also going to be removing the label here. You can see how very little bit of black that I mixed in with a fair amount of white paint. And I'm just going to mix that together and see if I need to add more, which I don't. Doesn't look like I need to. And just go around and paint the sides. So nothing too tricky, pretty basic. So I lost some footage there. Actually, I lost the sound. What I did is I got my jars all cleaned up. Whoop, just got paint on me. The jars, actually, it took me longer to take the labels off of them than it did to get the wax out. I heated them in the microwave for about 2 minutes each, and I did while the one was heating, I just scooped out the wax with a spoon and then wiped out the rest of it, and then worked on peeling the labels off after they soaked with water. Okay. So now what I did is gave a second coat around the edges. It's wet, so I can't pick it up to show you, but I gave a second coat around the edges of my box and glued my two pieces together. And then I also painted this top edge here. You do want to paint that top edge because it is going to be showing. just waiting for that to dry, and we will go on to our next step. And this next step is going to be one of the easier ones. Oh my goodness, I'm getting paint all over me. Okay, I'm going to open your white rocks that we got from Dollar Tree and pour a little bit into each one of your jars. Go ahead and fill up each one of your jars with them. And then we're going to take our succulents and put those in. Now some of these have stems, the real long stems depending. Some of them have the clips. So what I'm going to be doing is probably gluing my succulents on some of the edges just so they sit in place, or if they'll just rest there and you think that you may want to reuse these, maybe for tea lights or something, you don't have to glue these in. You can just let them sit in each jar. These little clips come off real easily, so just pull those off. Those are ready to go. This is not quite dry yet, but I'm going to be working on the inside, and we're going to be gluing in our lights. I'm using these little silver wire LED lights, the little fairy lights, and I got these at the Dollar Tree. Do make sure you put batteries in your lights first and check them, because I've done it before where I've put it into a project and then the lights don't work. So we're going to go ahead and glue this battery pack in here, and you want to make sure that you glue it with the side that you can replace the batteries. I mean, I know that kind of goes without saying, but it's just kind of one of those things. Sometimes we just forget. I'm going to go ahead and glue mine down off to the side on my box, because the middle is where our jars are going to be going. So I almost forgot and I started to glue it there. Then we're just going to go around and place the fairy lights within here, and you can kind of get them in place and then go ahead and glue them in a couple spots just to sort of even them out. I'm going to make sure that I glue mine up towards the edge here, because the rocks are going to be going in and we don't want our lights to be buried in the rocks. Glue them all around that very upper edge there, and then we'll be adding the rest and finishing this project off. If you're enjoying my channel, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to share with friends. That would be awesome, and I love hearing your comments. So if you like these projects, let me know. It's great to hear from you. And even more importantly, don't forget to subscribe and become a Glue Dot. Join our Glue Dot family. All my fairy lights are glued in, and I kind of just finagled them so that they would work their way around, and also made sure not to glue. I glued them to the battery pack, but I'm still able to open that up if I need to change the battery. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and put our jars in place and pour the white rocks around it. Might be easier to take the little succulents out so you can see. If you use the bigger lights, you can bury them a little deeper in here and they won't show at all. This is pretty shallow, so the deeper lights would shine enough. These little fairy lights don't put out a whole lot of light, so that's why I have them closer to the top edge. And the battery pack too, you're going to have to kind of heap things over to cover that. I'm going to continue spreading these out and show you it all done. So if you want to see this project In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really So if you're interested in those, you can purchase those down below. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really interesting, that. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really interesting and unique. So what is my problem?